What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to 4 and 6 in the City, music, fashion, and style, hosted by your girl, Angie. If you're joining us today for the first time, I want to welcome you, and if you're tuning in, welcome back. Today, we have a special guest. I'm so excited for her to join us today. Just to give you a little bit of a background, she's the winner of Supermodel Canada Season 1. Her work has also been featured in Hype Magazine and Vogue Magazine. She's also transitioned from Canadian to international borders. She's also featured in Africa TV. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for the show. Oh, she's a leader in fashion. She's trending today. This summer, she's gonna hold it down. She's been featured in Hype Magazine, Vogue Magazine, and also the only woman to be featured in New York Men's Fashion Week. I want to give it up for our guest today, Nini Amerlise. Before we get started with the interview today, I want to big up our sponsors. We got Wave Global, 416 in the City, Angie Braid Bar, and Scotiabank. All right, y'all, so let's take a break. And when we get back, we're going to be here with our special guest today, Season 1 Supermodel Canada winner, Nini Amerlise. Hi everybody, welcome to 4 and 6 in the City, music, fashion, and style, hosted by your girl Angie. So today we got one of the hottest guests in the city, Supermodel Canada Season 1 winner, also featured in Hype Magazine, Vogue Magazine. We got the latest guest today, Supermodel winner, Nini Amerlise.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming today, Nini. It's gonna be awesome. I'm just trying to figure out how your day's going so far today.
It started off pretty well. Woke up, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to come here, connect with you.
Right, girl. You look awesome. I love your outfit. It looks amazing.
Thank you so much. It's by Nike Wale. She's a Toronto designer, and it's really Afrocentric. I love the overall, the wide leg. That is my go-to, high-waisted.
Beautiful.
I love your look.
I'm trying to buy out like your stuff. I want to start with talking about African Fashion Week 2017. So I understand that event, it catapulted you into the whole world of fashion in the industry. And I just want you to give us a little rundown on how that became one of your most memorable moments.
Started off very shy, very insecure. Did not want to talk amongst my peers or just my friends and stuff like that, because my childhood was so filled with bullying, and I just couldn't really be expressive. But when I went into the industry, it was in 2014, but 2015 was the time where I said, you know what, let me try something new.
Right.
I got the opportunity to walk in African Fashion Week in 2015, and that literally was like a mind-blowing experience. Worked with some international designers from different parts of the world, African designers.
That's so awesome.
And Adebayo Jones, shout out to him, because
shout out to Adebayo. His collections are so dope. Y'all need to check them out.
He is amazing, and he just shows what elegance in a woman. That elegance, that vibe, and that understanding that we are all queens is what I really, really love. And that's what allowed me to tap into a different aspect of myself, to be more confident and be more assured to say, hey, I can do this.
Girl, and you hone everything amazingly. The way you bring your fashion forward, and the way you have your strut on the runway. We just want to give it up to you because the way you're killing it on the runway is so hot, girl.
Thank you.
I see more from you.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. So next, we want to get into your non-profit corporation, weareroyals.inc. So just give us a little bit about that, how it came to be.
So We Are Royals was birthed out of my ashes. Like I was saying before, I had a lot of bullying. I was very insecure about how I looked and who I was as an individual. So the fashion industry is what I believe God used to just bring me out of my shell, my comfort zone, to make me feel more beautiful, to understand that I don't have to be defined by what people say about me, but to use that and push myself out of, the place of the mundane and the average to be something great in this life. And in the same process, be able to inspire somebody else on their journey. So
awesome.
That's when the ideas of We Are Royals start to come about. I felt that if I can use arts and culture to connect with the youth, because I believe personally, if I had who I am today as a young child or a young youth, I probably would have been, much more confident in myself. So I said, I want to be a mentor or somebody that can help develop these young youths to become great in life.
They need so much empowerment, and even a woman as yourself being in this industry, I can understand that you experience possibly some type of discrimination and being a female as well. So how has that played into your role in the industry?
So it definitely played a role in the means of just having to set myself apart, regardless of what maybe the casting directors may say. Okay, Nini, we need your hair straight. I don't want the coils and the kinks showing. But I had to love me first, and until I loved me, there was no way that I could expressively be myself in the industry. And I feel that being me is what allowed others to appreciate, because it's you. It's the individual that you are that stands out in this world, and that's what the world needs. So
we see your bold personality and how you're so confident, and you're unashamed and unafraid of who you are, and we just love that.
Thank you so much.
All right, y'all, so we'll be right back from the break, and when we get back, we're going to keep it locked and loaded with Nini, Season 1 winner, Supermodel Canada.
Hey, that probably take her. Play that shit on TNT. The boy, Zozo, back with another hit, whoa. Yeah, it's lit, y'all. Went so hard for the sacrifices. I pull up to the studio buzz. Me and Zozo really fucking shit up. Made it forever, made it out of slum. Chasing the backflip, we chase it, I stack it. Talking up, I roll it backwards, I got it. Making a statement, my flow soon started. They leaving where we began, our profits, yeah. Hey, I got y'all to lie with the gang, you just flexing like that. City to city, we really performing. We drop on stage, you just waving like that. We the uprising, we getting the cheddar. You know that it's crazy, we waving like that. You know the motto though, I just be chillin', I get it. I'm clean like a bezel, I flip it, I get it. My emblems so special, yeah.
Your girl wanna fuck with an OG, low-key, not a waste you, so grow up. I jump when a Hellcat, fuck a bitch in the coupe, dodging setbacks. I don't see thoughts and I don't work case. I swear I'm in a movie cause my lifestyle great. Never take a break, slide, pull up on the weight. Bust down, everything dripping like a lake. I'm hitting your bitch from the back like a round. I know I'm about to blow like a bomb in the ground. And if you want beef, I'll pull up in a minivan, all black. What you gonna do with that? Roger that, roger that, roger that. My style suit, you can't copy that. Yeah, I just want fame and a lot of stats. Major league, decided, so rats on rap. I'm in the club with a lot of bands, and my Jason, I'm doing the money dance. Fuck a thought for the car through the running man. I'm the man now. See, I don't
stare for the sacrifices. I pull up to the studio buzz. Me and Zozo really fucking shit up. Made it forever, made it out of slum. Chasing the backflip, we chase it, I stack it. Talking up, I roll it backwards, I got it. Making a statement, my flow soon started. They leaving where we began, our profits, yeah. Hey, I got y'all to lie with the gang, you just flexing like that. City to city, we really performing. We drop on stage, you just waving like that. We the uprising, we getting the cheddar. You know that it's crazy, we waving like that. You know the motto though, I just be chillin', I get it. I'm clean like a bezel, I flip it, I flip it, I flip it, yeah. I flip it, I get it. Corolla, I whip in the front like Yoda. Today was the day that I told you we shoot for the stars and we hitting like solar. Roger Man there with the Roger Man flow. Count my dough, Canadian flows. Making the money, I stay on the low. Carolina, Aisha, they calling my phone.
I'm in the cup bottles deep. I had to ball like a G. Versace Medusa on me. My shorty a 10 out of 3. If I told you my life, I'll be snitching. See, I'm tryna leak on no evidence. The life that I live is expensive. Cause I'm tryna ball like a president. My teacher told me I don't be shit. Now I'm seasick, taking cruises, OG shit. Diamonds on me and they dancing. I got some hitters in Brampton. They say my flow is a stand-in, so one day I'll get me a mansion. Flex like NASA, eh? Watch my team just take out, eh? If I take me an L, I reset. Did a lot of good deeds just to get here. All my niggas stay going for welfare. I be running to the money like a B-test. Fuck a op, eh? I be running to the money like a B-tab.
Went so hard for the sacrifices. I pull up to the studio buzz. Me and Zozo really fucking shit up. Made it forever, made it out of slum. Chasing the backflip and chase it, I stack it. Talking the battle, rolling backwards, I got it. Making a statement, my folks who started. Lately been where we getting our profits, yeah. Hey, I got y'all to lie with the gang, you just flexing like that. City to city, we really performing. We drop on stage, you just waving like that. We the uprising, we getting the cheddar. You know that it's crazy, we waving like that. You know the motto, though, I just be chillin', I get it. I'm clean like a bezel, I flip it, I get it. My emblem's so special, yeah.
It's the man.
All right, y'all, so we're back from the break. And Nini, I just want to ask you, what goes into your whole fashion, your sense of style?
Well, for me, I feel like I just love being expressive, being bold. I love colors. I love just being vibrant.
Right.
And I feel like because my personality is very joyous, very bubbly, I want that to be exemplified in my clothes. So either it's like the wide leg tank that I was showing you earlier, like I love bringing a little bit of like the history into the modern day and a bit of my Afro-Central vibe, knowing that I'm part Ghanaian, Jamaican, and Chinese, as well as Cuban. So I wanted to put all the flavors together and show the world. So
That's awesome. I love this vibrant yellow. It looks so wonderful for the summer.
Thank you.
And your shoes, girl, are on point. You already know.
I love your look too.
Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. I wanted to get into if you have a love interest. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I do. Currently, we're almost 2 years.
That's so long.
And
oh my gosh.
November 2018 was when we
Started.
we started our
Yeah. Anniversary. Wow. What's his name? Who's a special somebody?
So he's a musician. His name is Bcam. He's a sound engineer as well as an artist, and he's doing this thing. I'm very, very proud of him. We connected on the journey in such an interesting way. We're both artisans. I have a background in music as well, but I really want to pull that out and dabble into it more because that's something I kind of put on a silent for a little bit, but the modeling is what took me out of my comfort zone to feel comfortable.
Right.
So now I want to tap into that music and let the world know, hey, Nini has different aspects to herself, not just modeling.
Yeah, that's so awesome. So he's a musician. Does he have any current tracks coming out?
Yes, he actually has one track currently called Black Lives Matter. Y'all need to check that out. It's on YouTube, and it's amazing. It's really talking about the current times as you know, as a black race. There's a lot of racism that's taking place.
Right.
So this is a song to bring forth that love and that interchange to bring healing to who we are as a humanity, and also connect us between the races, because we need to stop this
There's so much tension going on right now.
Yeah.
We need so much empowerment, especially from our people, and whoever wants to bring that positive energy to us, we're so appreciative of that.
Really much. And I'm excited. I'm excited for what's to come with him.
Girl, that's lovely.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best. And how do you feel about the current times right now? What is your opinion with everything that's going on currently?
Well, everything that's going on, it's impacting me in just the terms of even what I experience in the fashion industry overall, and just the trials and the tribulations. It really is coming to the forefront with even all the wars and the people that are dying currently in these times.
Right.
So when I remember flashing back when I was in South Africa, there was a lot of times where I would not get chosen amongst all my other fellow lighter skinned women, and it took up until maybe like the 7th week or the 8th week to say, okay, Nini, I think you're most suitable for this role. And I eventually got a TV presenter position for Travel Africa TV, and I was like, wow, everything started to switch for me. But it shows me that there is a colorism issue and a racism issue in the industry, not giving the fair chance to all women of color, and really focusing on one type of beauty, where we need to be more inclusive with all demographics. The more that we have representation of all versions of beauty, whether you are white, Hispanic, black, light skin, dark skin, we need all of these representations in media so that we can feel more confidence in ourselves.
Of course.
To really just embody ourselves as queens. We're all queens.
And embrace that we
Black women are queens. queens. White women are queens, Hispanic women are queens, but we need to all to come to that understanding that we are queens.
The difference between you modeling in Canada versus Africa.
So what's funny is that even though Canada doesn't necessarily put a lot of black women in the forefront, I got a lot more opportunity quicker here, whereas South Africa, it was almost as if they favored lighter skinned women versus a dark skinned woman. So it was much more of a struggle.
So there is an issue of colorism.
Yes.
Okay.
It was much more of a struggle in South Africa. They call the lighter skinned black woman a colored woman versus the dark skinned woman just a simple black person. And I felt that was completely wrong because we need to be all on the same scale. There's no version of beauty being higher or less than, and that's been going on since slavery times.
Right.
So we need to come to the conclusion and the realization that as queens, we all have to be booked at the same hierarchy. It's not one person up here and the next person below. I believe that I'm a beautiful black woman, just like yourself, and I also believe that my light-skinned sister is a beautiful black woman. So we literally have to shift the way that everyone sees each other, stop putting down each other, thinking that, okay, because I'm light-skinned, I can get this, and because I'm dark-skinned, I do this. No. It's about supporting each other, lifting up our fellow sisters,
right,
whether your hair is kinky, straight, or coily. And I do believe that if the industry starts to shift in the place where we all see each other as beautiful and no one believes that they're more superior than the next,
right,
then we can actually see that familyhood.
And that's what everybody's waiting for. This peace and unity for everybody to come together. It's something that we all need and we'd love to see. We want to know what you got coming up next in the near future, girl.
So I'm very excited. There's going to be a project for New York Fashion Week, but it's going to be all virtual. And it's for a designer, which I will reveal later, or y'all have to stay tuned to watch what's coming, as well as some amazing campaign work and some traveling for 2021.
Oh, that's amazing. We're going to keep watching, y'all.
Sleepy Eye Films, in association with 211 Media Group, presents a film about hip-hop's legends, past and present. Besides making a hard impact on the entertainment scene, these artists share one more thing.
Jersey, what's good? I'm here, you need me. None of that, all you from Jersey. Nah, man, f that.
Find out some of the illest things you thought you knew, but you didn't.
YZ had said some things on a record, quote unquote, we took as a diss. So
you only thought you knew.
I had incidents with him, Mr. C, and Kid Capri. He said, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Man ain't gonna put you on. He said, for one, you from Jersey. Number two, you better than him.
But you didn't know the half.
They reneged on the record that he submitted next. They said, no, we're not gonna do it. It's everywhere. I mean, I saw it. I was on Profile Records at the time, and I saw this shit.
I think it was Africa Baby Bambaataa called me up. I just saw this dude on stage, and he's doing your song, man. You need to get on that, man.
Featuring some of the greatest names in hip-hop, not just Jersey hip-hop, but hip-hop.
Well, it was crazy. I mean, we jumped in like feet first, not even looking to see if it was water in the pool. We just hit the bottom, it was concrete, He like shook a head. We gonna sign whatever, we don't even need no lawyers. It taught us a harsh game.
Redman.
He had to be how he was. He had to carry a machete. He had to almost chop an arm off just to let these know we not playing no games. We coming in this bitch.
Naughty by Nature, Lords of the Underground.
He ran the 90s when it comes to this music thing, and that's no disrespect to nobody, it's just a fact. They talking about the golden era of hip-hop. When you talk about the golden era of hip-hop, you cannot not mention New Jersey.
Creates the direct context sound of the dope noise. The bass will pound. I hope girls, I hope boys.
New Jersey. Rod Digger.
Basically, I was still rhyming the whole time I was pregnant, but once I got pregnant, it was like do or die.
And many more. You might have heard that hip-hop started in New York City, but did you know that the first major hip-hop song was from a group out of New Jersey?
What?
Nah, you tripping, man.
To find out why you can't forget New Jersey, you need to watch this in its entirety. Narrated by radio personality, actor, comedian, Mr. Ed Lover, with the music score done by legendary DJ and producer, Mr. Marley Marl. When it comes down to knowing your history, you can't forget New Jersey.
When you're talking hip hop, you can't forget New Jersey.
I can't forget New Jersey.
All right, y'all, so we want to thank our guest today for coming in and sharing her little information that she has about the fashion industry.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, so Nini, tell us where all our fans can find you on your social media platforms.
So you can find me on Instagram and all other platforms, Nini_4U, and all other platforms is Nini Amerlise. That's NINIAMERLISE. So you can find my darling and my life partner, BChem, on Instagram and all social media platforms at BChem Official. That's Instagram, Twitter, and all other platforms for his recent single, Black Lives Matter.
Y'all stay tuned, stay locked and loaded. You can also find our show and more info on Angie's Braid Bar on Instagram, at Angie's Braid Bar, also on Twitter as well. Stay tuned and check us out, 416inthecity.com. You can also find us on Snapchat and Twitter, LO416inthecity. Thank you for staying tuned and keeping it locked and loaded with us today with Nini.
Thank you.